Today we're checking out Hisense's 55-inch H8E TV. Offering 4K, HDR, and local dimming for just $400, this big screen TV offers some impressive picture punch on a tight budget. The H8E looks pretty good on the mantle for a budget buy thanks to a slim bezel and a brushed metallic finish. That said, the shiny plastic feet at the bottom here give the price away a bit, so you may want to pony up for a mounting stand. At the back panel, you'll find your 3 Hdmi inputs, including 2 right here, and there's your ARC input, and another down here. There's also a component input, which you can make a composite via adapter. There's an Ethernet input here. There is your coaxial port right there, headphone out, and a digital optical out. The TV also supports some basic Alexa voice control, including commands like volume control and HDMI input switching, but it doesn't come with voice control on the remote. You'll actually have to pony up another $40 to get that. Now you can do it through the app, but even Hisense recommends either getting the remote or using an Amazon Echo speaker. Speaking of that remote, it's pretty intuitive and easy to use. You can see there's some quick keys here for streaming. Not all the ones you'll want to use, but there's Netflix and YouTube. And it may look a little bit oafish compared to a lot of remotes you'll see these days, but it is kind of nice to have a number pad on here. We don't see that as much anymore. And for cord cutters who want to switch channels straight on the TV, it's kind of nice to have that option. While Hisense has definitely stepped up its picture game to compete with competitors like Vizio and TCL, its interface is still decidedly old school, and that's especially true when it comes to the apps. You can see that most of the basics are here, but there just aren't that many to choose from, and there are also some serious big ones missing, including Hulu. Meanwhile, TCL's Roku operating system offers a smooth design and virtually every app that exists, while Vizio's TVs let you cast just about anything you can find from your phone to the big screen. When it comes to the picture, you can coax a pretty good performance out of this TV, but you want to make some adjustments first, and that includes going to the HDMI 2.0 format and choosing Enhanced if you want to get HDR content. From there, we recommend going to the theater mode. Now you can see there's HDR theater, and if you're not watching HDR content, there's also a regular theater. Any adjustments you make will have to be done on both. And then if you want to get deeper, you'll want to go under the settings where you find the picture settings. Now, I wish it was all in one place, but here we are. One thing you'll definitely want to do is go down and make sure the sharpness is set at 2 or below. Otherwise, you're likely to get some strobing, which gets really bad when you're looking at credits. As for the picture performance, the H8E does a pretty impressive job for a TV well under $500. Black levels look pretty good without notable haloing, and HDR highlights look pretty spectacular. You can also get decent shadow detail, though you may have to make some compromises with the brightness setting for extremely dark scenes. The picture doesn't get as bright as we'd like, and as you'd expect from a budget display, off-axis viewing and screen uniformity are also not very good. But then again, there are always going to be some sacrifices at this price. The H8E can't yet match up to our favorites from TCL and Vizio when it comes to smarts, but for just $400, this TV offers a lot of picture bang for your buck, making it worth consideration for those on a very tight budget.